set up real quick. Mic check, mic check. Oop. Alright, yeah, I'll kill myself.
Street Fighter 6.
Copy. Get this shit set up right quick. Oh, my shit jumped up fast as fuck. I didn't even get a chance to do that. Let me send this invite. This shit here quick. Alright. I haven't really jumped on the motherfucking PS4 in a minute.
Street Fighter 6.
Get this motherfucker. Oh. Let's see. I gotta jam some music too. Alright. That's the first thing that come pops up too. Ooh, I'm tripping. Gotcha. Shit. Honda. See, he choosing. Oh man.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Bet.
Step into the ring.
No mercy for me.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The throw
Ooh,
hits.
for sure.
Now the fun begins. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Freeze.
Ooh, good grab.
Adds on a bit extra to that to make KO.
Good shit.
Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
What a clutch side twist there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Sticks the jump in. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player one will meet Oito
Ooh,
throw.
grab.
You can't let him close in like that. Knockdown and goes for the jump in. They got up. The low kick hits. Risky up close scrap still going. Busts that off and keeps going. Right lead is there. Will that parry
Ooh, good
change
shit.
the momentum
Good
of this
shit.
match? Sends him flying. So, what's next? Drives and back misses. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh my, there's the first zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. The low. Who's going to steal this win? Low heavy.
Can't do my shit.
That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Hits them with the counter throw. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably insane. Reversal. Turns out. Off of me. Both sides getting ready. Kotsugeki to the face. This is gonna hurt. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player took the low kick hit. The bulldozer levels them. Throws. Amazing. Yo, are you kidding me? I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. We're finally ready to begin. Low heavy. Gets scooped from down low. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player two will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player one chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The jump in is denied. Heats it up with a combo into super. Knockdown. Player two is almost
Ooh, good shit.
Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Holds out with the block. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Oito throw. You can't let him close in like that. Takes a trip. Looking for a chance. The low heavy is denied. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. A quick breather. Player one will need to play it conservative. Hits them with a stop and pop. Player one will have to deal with this danger experiencing burnout. Both sides and off of me. Delivers the pain right to their doorsteps. The low kick hits. Will they go all in when it blocks the low kick? The low. Both sides getting ready.
Oh, I messed that up. Good shit.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player two will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. The throw misses. Well-timed corner switch.
Good shit.
Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Gets the knockdown and now barely blocks the jump in. Who will capitalize on an opening first? Their spacing is threatened cleanly. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. Bill wants to keep the ball rolling. Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Oicho! Taking stock. Anything off the smash? Breaks those shins. Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 is dominating this match. Breaks the block with a throw. The low heavy is denied. Drive it back, misses.
Oh no. Good shit.
This is the
Moves
final
wouldn't come out like they
Expect
wanted
to see
to.
some fireworks.
That's how we got this.
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. They were right to be on guard there. Throws them. That throw will do some good damage. Will this super art do anything? This right here is what Cammy's all about. Here it comes. The Delta Red Assault.
Appreciate it.
Lands the super. Time for dessert. One step ahead of that. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Shrugs that off. Put the exclamation point on that. All the throw connects. What now? Turn closes it out. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Hits them with a stop and pop. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Throws them. What's next? Closes the gap for the grab. Uses a drive parry against the attack. What's the play here? Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Slips the grab. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Takes a trip.
Good grab.
Throws them to negate the block. Oh, talk about overextending. Very critical point of the match with full drive gauge available.
Gotcha.
And the throw ends the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants. Charges forward. Going on the offensive? Nice parry. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. There's the
Ooh, you got me
going
there.
to lead to a juicy punish counter.
I messed that up.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Anything off? Sees the overhead coming. Final round.
Good
Who
punish.
will the fighting game gods favor here? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Oh, yo! Ross super here!
Ooh, good
Rushes
parry.
in. Big time whip! Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Fakes out the low kick. Drops them from the air. Player 2 throws them. Oh, here we go. What are they gonna do? Totsugeki to the face! They are in a real bad situation.
Oh, nice grab. Nice grab.
Player 1 was an absolute
It's cool. This is what I
beast in
get for
that
not
match.
using family as much.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Anything off the smash?
Oh, why is that parry?
Checks with a medium. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Keeping them in the corner
Oh, good
will
shit.
only produce more damage opportunities. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Blocks the low heavy. Very solid corner switch. Takes a trip. Does a good job of pushing back. Are we gonna see a comeback here? A quick breather. They gotta pull the trigger on their drive.
What button?
Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Overdrive cannon spike.
There we go.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual. No escape from the throw. It's a good spot to use the super. Charges forward. From low heavy to smart stuff. Poking at that range to zone the opponent. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Just goes for it at this range. Ooh, what a smart blow. A quick breather. 100-hand slap. Gotta do better than that. Life lead is the knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. This can lead to some big damage. Rushes in. Both options.
I hit the wrong button. I deserve it.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Good shit. Just raw here, but
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Blocks the low heavy. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Throws them down. What's the play here? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent.
come on.
Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player two needs to deal with this burnout. Takes a trip. Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still charges forward. Long low attack hits. Barely blocks the jump in. Knockdown and in there. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up and goes for the level one?
I'm glad the move works when
Player
I
one
really
has a
don't need
slight
it.
life lead that they may sit on. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. They hit them with a stopping block. What'll happen here? Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Crowns them from above. Let's win. A quick
Almost.
breather. Player two, no way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. What a finish! Player two was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Noxo hits them with a stopping block. Well timed command throw.
Now that I finally got it,
Okay, we're in the
I can
early
hit.
stages of the round. Player one with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage?
alright, we good. We
Player
good.
two in that dangerous burnout state.
Ooh,
Neither
good
of them
shit.
willing to back off here. Big low reaching heavy. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Knockdown. Player two in trouble with no drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Knockdown and comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player two with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player two steals it back. They're in the groove now, and they're gonna need to keep it up. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. They're going for the super art. Oicho!
Ooh, good shit, good shit.
They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Still slugging it out at this range. This can lead to some big damage. Are we gonna... The punishment gives them a great opening
shit.
here to do big damage. The low! Yo! Raw super hit! Jumps! Flatlines them.
If I just kept holding, no, I didn't even have that much
Last
health
round, people.
anyway.
Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Sumo smash! The last round. It's now or never. Sneaks in the post. Going on the offensive. Scraps and eats it. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Nothing stops this train. Cannon spike. Somehow manages to block the jump in.
Good shit.
Oh, this will break them. Amazing. Don't they pick this time to block this out? Big time whip. Drive parry.
Oh, good shit. Good shit.
Player 1.
You see the times that, like, I've been doing the moves that I want to do, it don't come out. And then when I don't want to do it, it
It's
happens.
not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. What?
All right, let's go.
Anti-air. 100 hand slap. Manages to block the jump in
Real
attack.
close.
Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage. So they should be looking to anti-air instead. Goes for
Good
the
shit.
land grab. All right, what's coming up next? In a dire situation,
even come
they
out
can't
good.
afford any mistakes. Knockdown. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach?
Oh, and
Close it out.
that's so
Player
fucking
1 on the
crazy.
board first with the win.
That's crazy.
They'll want to keep the pressure on. Butt smash. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The super armor does its job. Early round decisions are so your
Good shit.
Digs in deep to get that drive. Goes for the level 1 super. Player experiencing burnout. What'll happen here? 100 hand slap. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Still slugging it out at this range. Knockdown and saw that coming. Shows the medium kick. Player 2, okay.
Ah, see, I'm literally doing that. It's cool. You got that
When
one.
you capitalize on all of your chances.
You got that one. Let's go to the next one. And it's crazy, my music stopped playing. Nah, facts. Yo, what's good?
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh well, I'm turning
What are we
Y'all
going to
still
see
hear,
transpire between these fighters?
the
No one
game
knows,
as
but
well?
This is going to be a must-see match.
let me know.
Welcome to the stream.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round 1.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Waiting for the opponent to make
All
the
right.
first move.
You good, I can turn it
This is a
down.
good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs.
Alright, let's go.
Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Shoots off a fireball up close. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Life lead opens up. Very solid. Big opening ready to be taken advantage
shit.
of after that parry. Player 1 chases them down. Low heavy for the win. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? Left off a projectile to waste time. Checking to see how the opponent reacts to long-range fireball. This is a clear sign that they're testing their opponent's knowledge and game plan. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. They're going for the super art? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player springs forward with the drive rush. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump. Burnout activates. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Peppers them with a lightning kick.
Oh yeah.
Sets up with the jump in. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. The low. Okay. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Reversal.
Slow you down, bitch.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Was looking for that jump attack. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Big counter. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some decay.
Good shit.
Player 1
Good
on
shit.
the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Big, low, reaching heavy. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Looking to impress with this super. Serving them a severe beatdown, and the fun's just starting. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Both fighters planning something? Still slugging it out at this range. Player 1 will look to drive and back misses. This may be it. Life baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Flatlines them. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do. And eats it. The low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Super. Oh, must have saw something we didn't. Absolutely relentless. Player 1 connects with the throw. Getting up close and personal. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Nails it.
I messed it up. You got that one.
Okay, here we go. Big drive gauge difference here with little life left. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play. Ooh, crushes the shin.
I wasn't close enough. You got that. I was trying to move up and she stopped.
Reaches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called
shit.
that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Lays down a whirlwind. Jumps. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. A parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Absorbs the attack and fires back.
I didn't do it.
Shows the overhead. Can't tech the throw? What are they thinking here? Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Taking stock. Neither of them willing to back off here. Jumps. Fires off a whirlwind. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Good job, rocket charges forward. They need to rely on their instincts here. Drive impact for the win. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do for hits them with a stop and vibe. Sees it coming and blocks it out. You can block impacts, but you're going to lose some drive gauge when you do. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Can't tech the throw, knockdown, and breaks those shins. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who met. They're going for the super art. Player 2 will look to apply a super art. Super receive hit to make their extremity single. Now, can they finish the job? There's a change of side. A quick breather. Low heavy. Player 1 gotta do better than that. Sets up with the jump in. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. This is gonna hurt. Oh man, this is a sick draw. Super hard incoming. What a finish.
Let's go.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Starts a push with Arabian Cyclone. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Was that a good decision? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Still slugging it out here. No go for the throw. Heats it up with a combo into super. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Checks them with the projectile. Taking stock. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Knockdown. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Saw that coming. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Knockdown and...
Let's go.
Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 2 with a good start to the fight. But can they keep it up? This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Gets the counter hit throw. No escape from the throw. Starts a push and experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive.
Good shit, good shit.
Prepare for turbulence.
Cashes out of the cage to summon out to air. Not even the eye of the storm is faced. What'll happen here? Dashes forward. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 2 just put the instantly to some big damage. Both sides getting ready. Anti-air in the clutch. They got him at the bit of Hoji's.
Let's go. Oh, you parried it out there. That's cool. Ooh!
Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jump delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Definitely saw that counter coming. Knockdown. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. That drive impact is blocked.
Won't do it.
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Long low attack hit. Were they baiting them into that? Uses the
Good shit.
super arm. In your face, wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 1 spent the super art to take the last round, but how will they handle the meter deficit? Serving them a severe beatdown, and the fun's just starting. Charges forward. A quick breather. Risky up-close scrap still going.
I ran into that.
Spinning bird kick. Knockdown and Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. In there! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
A jump? A parry? Clean parry. The low. Oh, the throw connects. That throw will do some good damage. Impact squat. What are they gonna do? Player 1 sees the overhead coming. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious, the low kick hits. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Jump! Arabian Cyclone! And whip! They're wide open!
Oh, good shit.
Smart blow. Player 1 is in a very good spot. This could lead to some big damage. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Awesome! Amazing! They both decide an absolute beast!
I keep forgetting about the low health shit.
Player 1 was definitely
Good shit.
sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Lays down a whirlwind. Zones with the fire. Fires off a whirlwind. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Knockdown. Starts with a jumper. Counter hit throw there. All right. That was a solid anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Long low attack hits. The throw misses. Takes a trip. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Experiencing burnout.
Ooh.
Player 2 KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. The fighters continue to check, adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Goes for the super art early to try and establish a big life lead from the get-go. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. That's not gonna hit. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Back into the corner. What's oh no, they're stunned. Super clutch corners. The drive impact doesn't work. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Rushes in. What's next? They're in range. We get it low heavy.
Let's go.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Skyward. The grab misses. The throw misses. Grabs him. Steps in for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Trips him up. Lots of aggression from both sides. Uses the parry. Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Who's going to start things off? Hits them with a stop and bop. Player 1 needs to use the front of the corner. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Player 2, burnout activated.
Oh, good shit, good shit.
Player 2 has an empty drive route. This is a very baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Both fighters planning something? Player knocked them out of the air. Solid anti-air. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Barely blocks the jumping. Are we gonna see it? Taps him on the toe.
I wouldn't do it.
Getting ready. Erica pumps the brakes on the impact.
Ooh, good shit, good shit.
She's gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Like, I knew you was aiming for that.
That amazing, never
So I was like,
saying
I
die
ain't even got
attitude
time to
got
sit
the
here and parry, do nothing. You had that one.
Opens with a slow heavy, but no go. Nothing stops this train. Player 2 had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive range. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. Big all the throw
shit.
connects. What'll happen here? Player 2 can't use drive anymore. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Turns out, player 2 isn't crowns him from above. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Anti-air in the front. The low. Looking for a hole. Starts with whirlwind. Strong super hard incoming.
I knew it. I knew you was gonna drop your guard.
Never ever miss a chance to show off the fancy stuff. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
That's crazy. I picked him. All right. Who was next? He was actually the person I was gonna play next to. Now let's see what I can do. Okay, you good? Ooh. I appreciate everybody who's been tuning in, been watching and stuff. I don't know. We was just gonna keep going. I mean, you talking about like how long we'll be on here? I mean, I aim to be like, I don't know. We just said fuck it. We were just gonna just keep playing. But I ain't doing nothing else. I'm just trying to have some good ass matches. Yeah. If we start adding music. Might crash your party. I mean, we all having fun, right? You let me know if you're gonna pop up. I already feel like once this fight's really kick off, another one gonna kick off, and another one gonna kick off. But I want to at least get through these 6. Oop. That man said it might crash a party. Sometimes you probably gonna be like, fuck it, just start hitting everybody up on Twitter. Hey, you play Street Fighter? Come on. Come get your ass whooped right quick. I don't care how good you are, come on. We'll just throw hands. Ooh, I hope Barry didn't fall in the toilet. Yeah. I would just say, I was like, damn, I hope you ain't fall in the toilet or something. Don't worry. I mean, I plan on doing this a lot more often anyway.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Simple and clean. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Knew they'd go for it. That's a good read. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. They need to hold out. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Sticks the jump in. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Going in, sees them coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Each hit is so important here. Genius read.
Ooh, good shit. That spin one is supposed to happen.
Round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Balance from above. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now?
How did that not hit you?
Throws them to negate the block. Good work staying in throw range there. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Hits them with a stop and pop. A quick breather, charges forward. Good read with that throw escape. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Player 2, burnout activates. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 2, in dire, knew the throw was coming. Super art. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation. Connects with the throw.
Good shit.
Okay, here we go. Big time whip. Throws them. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. What now?
Ooh, real close, real close.
Final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Start things off with a jump in. Nothing stops this train. This may be it.
Miss.
Reads the jump in perfectly. Player one can whip. They're wide open. Amazing. Connects with the throw. Player two is dangerous.
Ooh, good shit.
Burns out. Player two is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. All the throw connects.
Now he wasn't even supposed to hit that wall.
A real Totsugeki to the face. Throws him. Both sides get.
Ooh, that uppercut was cool. I ain't gonna lie, I honestly didn't know what to do at that point. Cause like, what I was saying about him, I really didn't even train him in the lab. I just said, fuck it. We just gonna play in the rank to see what happened. I ended up getting golden.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Hits him with a stop and pop. Jump. Okay, they trade hits. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. They hit each other. No good on fight. Player two chases them down. Takes a trip. Player one is almost dead KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two.
Let's go.
Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Big low, reaching heavy. Player two managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Get carried to the corner. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous experiencing burnout. Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something here. Jump, sets up with the jump in. The low's blocked. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Low heavy, but
ooh, nice grab.
Player two can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe.
Ah, I hit down instead of back.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Come for them with a balance. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? The low kick hits. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. The parry! Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Low heavy. Player connects with the throw. What are they gonna do? Totsugeki to the face. Nothing stops this train. Player super to show up on a PhD inspired super. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Picture.
Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player two was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Have the radar up and running.
Oh, that's that.
Player one has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Can they exploit this advantage? Throws them down. What are they thinking here? On dangerous territory.
Oh, I didn't know to
Easy
stop
to
that.
get
Okay,
tagged
you
at
got
this
me.
range.
I did not know that. I never knew
Player
that.
one on the board first with the win.
I just learned something new today.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this back.
No.
They exchange blows. Rodrigo. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown and goes to the air. Boots him. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with a super arm. What an excellent block. This can lead to some big damage.
I didn't do it.
Player one made all the right moves.
Shit.
And this experience is only gonna make them stronger. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What's the play here? The low heavy hits.
Ooh,
Takes up some
shit.
damage with a long reaching attack. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Will this decision pay off for them? Jump in, finds the mark. Gets the knockdown, and now? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? All right, what's coming up next? Long, low attack hits. Drive rush to keep it going. Knockdown and KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
I fucked that. I forgot all about that.
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Player 2 has an empty drive gate. This is a very precarious situation. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Spends 2 for the meteorite and absolutely destroys him. Player 2 is paying.
What? I don't know why the input didn't go through.
Final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The drive impact is denied. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Player 2 throws that off. Hits that with confidence. Player 2
I messed it up. I messed it up, dude.
Amazing. Player 1 reads the jump in perfectly. Player 2, nothing stops this train. Oh, stun. Bad news is on the way. Looking to follow up after that low heavy. Critical art is on deck. Taking chunks at
Let's go.
Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Scores a counter hit with the OD mix-up. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Will this decision pay off for them? Takes them all the way to the corner with that.
Ooh.
Box him with a target. Taking
Ooh,
stock.
good shit.
Can't tech the throw. Combo with the target combo. All right, what's coming up next?
Good shit, good shit.
Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with a super armor. Knockdown and player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time.
Let's go.
Look to apply pressure here. Oh, you know what time it is? Okay, here's gonna take you for a ride. Amazing. They're going for the super art.
Oh, why did he do that? I thought I was gonna move over. You could have had that one though.
Expect to see some fireworks. Comes for them with an overhead. Hits the drive. Nothing stops this train. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Impact squat. This could lead to some big damage. Both sides getting all the throw connects. Solid anti-air.
Oh no.
Throws him. What's next? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. This is gonna hurt. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. believe it's time for that run back. This is gonna be bad news. Shows the medium kick. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. They're still feeling each other out.
I was gonna break that shit.
Just about out of drive after that. They hit each other. Down to the wire. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Knockdown. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them?
Ooh, good shit.
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps? Who's going to start things off? Denies the low heavy. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Amazing concentration on display as they punished when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Hits them with a stop and pop. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Player 2 will need to experiencing burnout. Both fighters planning something? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jump? It's a good spot to use the super. And whips! They're wide open! KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Jumps in. Showing some real tenacity. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure off. Sees them coming.
I forgot all about that.
Super armor. Player 1, anti-air in the clutch. Arabian Cyclone. Next with the throw. What's next? Taking retaliate with the OD mixer. Raw super art incoming. What were they thinking? Noticeable life lead. Drives it back, misses. Target combo into. They can't get hit. Where are you going? You can't escape. Player 1 delivers the upset. That's one for the replay.
Good shit.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Low heavy. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. They just won't hit them with a stop and pop. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. The attack is parried. The low heavy hit deftly shuts out the jump. Whiffs the throw. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 chases them down.
Ooh.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Sees them coming and shrugs it off with the super armor.
I don't know why I thought that would work.
Must have seen it coming. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure up. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Denies it, scores a counter hit with the OD mixer. Blocks it.
I fucked up, but you ain't getting no perfect on.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The good heads up position, opting for the drive impact. It's a good spot to use the super. Sets up with the jump in. Sick super armor use. In with the phalanx. The jump in is denied. Nothing stops this train. Prepare for turbulence. Spend it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is gonna hurt. What a clutch low heavy. Someone blocks the low kick. Oh my god. It's like they are done. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Getting close, man. Getting close. Oh, you stopped that far? It's all good.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Oh, yeah.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Oh, with the drive impact. Whiffing a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. What's the play here? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Big counter. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Were they baiting them into that? Get some. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 can build off this lead. Going on the offensive? Gets the jump in. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Sneaks in the throw. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Luke. I got Luke Skywalker in the building. Ken? What? Alright. Alright. It was a little unexpected, okay. Uh-oh.
A new challenger.
Let's go, let's go.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Alright. Let's see what you got.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with a projectile. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight.
Oh, good shit.
How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Oh, with the throw. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Taking stock. Burns takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
Good grab.
Sneaks in the throw.
Okay, I see you, Ken.
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. The jump and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Will that super be the turning point? Grabs him.
Oh,
Closes the gap for the grab. Risky up-close scrap still going. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Yo, put that away.
Good shit.
Quick breather. Player turns out. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. They were right to be on guard there. Goes all in with the uppercut. Excellent read. What were they think? What a finish. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Opens with the fireball. Who's going to steal this throw zone? They're going for the super art. Player two won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. This is a bad situation to be in.
I ducked that whole move.
Ken connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. There's the drive impact. Can this drive bring them back? Nails the eraser. And this is gonna do big damage and create the what a finish. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Big, low, reaching heavy. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player two has the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash on his aim. Player two is maintaining the corner position KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Goes for the super art. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown and sneaks in above. Scrapping it out up close. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball.
Good grab.
Grab connects with the throw. Finds the target. Ooh, puts a bit of stank on that. Ooh, what a smart blow. Both sides getting ready. They gotta dig down deep here. Shoot their shot. No, Player two is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Gets the jump in. Got their eye on the air. Wow, shut down. That overhead was a bit obvious. What did he thinking here? Box him with a target. Takes a trip. Player two holds
good
the
shit.
breath. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Knockdown. Player two is it. This is a huge chance to make him feel it. All right, what's coming up next? Holds out with the block. Both fighters planning something? Player one needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Oh God, this is pain.
Ooh, you talking about real close.
Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Hits him with a stopping block. Good parry here to try and make something happen. Can't tech the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. The throw missed. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Shoryuken, risky up close, but experiencing burnout. They're going for the super art. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Throws them. Player one is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a cut. Gets the tips with the low heavy. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build
I
themselves
still
a
remember
streak.
how to play loop. I told myself I ain't like him. I
Back
still
into the
don't.
rematch. We ain't
Still
even
don't like
close to done yet.
Because of
Goes to
that
the
shit.
overdrive. Gets a chance with that jump in.
But
Any
That's a
developments
good
early in the
advantage.
round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
that's not what I wanted.
Throws him down. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is
Ooh,
over.
it's still coffee.
My
Good
lead
shit.
opens up. Takes a trip. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Player 2 needs the blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Drive rush to keep it going. What'll happen here? Their will to win is really being tested here. KO! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Hits them with a stop and pop.
Ooh, I see y'all.
This is gonna be bad news. Yes, sir. More damage, please. Player 1 goes airborne. Solid anti-air. Plenty of health. Full gauges. This is gonna hurt. Keeps them out. Takes them out. Getting up close and personal. Reads the jump in perfectly. Fireball pressure. Oh my god, they just choked it up.
Stop.
Presses for a reaction with a fire.
Ooh, good shit.
Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Shows them he pumps the brakes on the impact. Just that drive rush to keep it going. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. With the throw. Heading into the end. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? The jump in is denied. KO.
Nah, you ain't going nowhere that
First
time.
with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Big counter. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Going in, risky, and drops them from the air. A noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? In there.
Better.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opens with a jump in. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. This can lead to some big damage. A jump in. Excellent block. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Fireball, there's a burnout. That
I
take
pressed
off a
the
chunk of damage. Player 2 is in burnout state. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw. Gets the side switch. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Looking for a hold. Are you kidding?
Ooh.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Clean parry. Springs forward with the drive rush. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Player 2 can't let their drive game run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. There's space to add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Threads it cleanly. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Left off a projectile to waste time. Gets the jump in. Long low attack hits. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. One kick brushes that off and keeps going. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Risky up-close scrap still going. Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. Goes all in with the uppercut.
Ooh,
Big
good
drive
shit.
gauge difference here with Burns out. Both sides getting ready. Player 2 meets them air to air.
Ooh, we got that one. I could have won that one.
Attitude got them the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Clutch, anti-air. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Anti-air in the clutch. Takes them up. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Connects with the throw. Both sides getting nothing stops this train. Player 2 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where ooh, what a smart throw. Amazing, low heavy. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Crowns him from above. Player 2 can't use any drive. The big slamma-jamma. Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
We'll be on our 5th player, huh? Yeah. He said, man. Oop, that's not what I want to do. And now he got Luke. He got a Luke Skywalker. Use the Force.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
All right, you ready? This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Opts for the throw. The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Throws him down. Checks with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground games.
Messed it up.
Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Genius read. Player 1 chases them down.
Good grab.
This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Jumps up, grabs him. Good work staying in throw range there. Oh, you should have. Big throws. Scrapping it out up close. Jumps. Surprising uppercut. Not much springs forward with the drive right.
Press the leg.
Fights up, uses their drive gauge. Blocks it. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Can they use their resources wisely to pick up the win here? This is gonna hurt. Low heavy. Turns out. What a finish. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Ooh. Messed it up.
Neither of them willing to back off here. The impact gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Low heavy, what's the play here? Throws him down. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Jump? The throw missed. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out. Will this super art connect? Starting something with the super. Fires off a Shinku Hadouken. How's this round going to develop? Gets scooped from down low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponents. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Life lead is there, and whiff! They're wide open! Both fighters planning something?
Let's go.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Down to the wire. Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Whiffing a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout?
Good shit.
Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Good takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Knockdown. Ah, burnout activates. Player 2 goes for the super art. Player 1 throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Blaster. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Rising uppercut. Looking for a chance. They're going for the super art. Springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters planning something? It's a good spot to use the super. Took him to the corner in a flash. A real test of nerves here. The overhead denied. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Low heavy. No super. Oh my, the throw tech. They're taking the path a bit of OD spice there. Brings the impaler. Even a flinch here is
ooh, good shit.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Overhead, but it won't work. The low. Blocks it. Overhead. And whips. They're wide open. Throws them. That throw will be some good damage. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. The throw is denied. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Jump! This is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw. What now? Drive impact misses.
Damn.
Are they going to be able to come back and draw super hard incoming? What were they thinking? All the throw connects. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. What the overhead did
good shit. Good shit.
Player 1 straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Trips them up. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. And they convert this punish counter opportunity into something. Long low attack hits. Rising uppercut. Baits out the attack and gets the punish in there. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. Holds out with the block. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Blocks the low heavy. What'll happen here? Scrapping it out up close. Gets the jump in. Going in. Player tries to make something happen with friends in cleanly. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like we're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. So, a drive rush can really close the distance, putting moves that would otherwise be out of reach in that sweet spot to launch a surprise attack. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. And a super activation. Looking to score some juke. Gets some. Player 2
He said, man, you making me want to play.
They'll want to keep the pressure on. Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Jumps up. Hits them with a stop and block. Still very early in the round. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening.
I'm surprised you haven't been on.
Looks like they're going for the super art. Opts for the level 1 Vulcan blast. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball.
Well, at least today.
Experiencing burnout. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. A quick breather. Rushes that off and keeps going.
I messed that up.
Using the game for a super art. The racer hits. We're gonna see it rain. Are we gonna see a comeback here?
Good shit.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Fires a blast. The last round. It's now a hit them with a stop and pop. This is gonna be bad news. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very goes airborne. Both absolutely refusing to give up. This can lead to some big damage.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Are they dead?
I was sorry.
Oh, they're dead. What a way to close it out.
Oh, word. I mean, I still might even be on here later on too.
It's not over yet.
I'm off
Best
today.
believe it's time for that comeback. Sandblast. Misses the
Shit.
drive impact. You do not want to whiff an impact. Checks with the projectile. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening,
let's go.
and then jumping in. No more drive gauge. Taking stock. In a dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes. Big
We still got
Player 2 on the board
another
with the win.
fighter to use, so we doing like 6 players,
Looks
first
like
to
they're waiting
5.
to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump in catches them. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Smart stuff.
I think Pasadena's still gonna get on though.
They were right to be on guard there. Both fighters planning something? Gotta be careful. Burnout activates. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the raw critical.
Oh no!
What's gonna happen?
Oh no!
Gets the critical. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. Amazing! Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still throws them? Oh, here we go. The overhead denied.
Ooh, let's go.
Kick. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Yeah, we still got one more. One more.
Challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Oh no, you straight.
Showtime, baby. Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Jump in finds the mark. Low heavy. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Good anti-air. What are they thinking here? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. Neither of them willing to back off here. Takes a trip down to the wire. Picture perfect punish counter. Knockdown. Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning out. Both can end the round now, and the drive gauge disparity may come into play. Player experiencing burnout. You've got to be mindful. They are not
I pressed it so late.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Throws out a projectile. Takedown. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. The super doesn't hit. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? What a reaction to go air to air. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. What'll happen here? Drive gauge gap. Burnout activates. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Ooh, what a smart blow. Are we gonna see a comeback? Knock them out of the air. They gotta
Good shit.
the jump in attack.
I know I was fucking around. Good shit though.
Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me.
Alright.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Let's get it. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the
Good
throw.
shit. Okay.
Player 1 chases them down. What are they thinking here? It's a normal hit, but they get in there. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Nails the anti-air.
I messed it up. I messed that up. I messed that up. I messed that up.
Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Air slasher. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Rips the slasher out. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. From low heavy to smart glove, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. What'll happen here? Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Burnout activates. So little life left. In there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with a fireball. The last round. It's now or never. Rip differently to some big damage. Flat anti-air. They just said, get that jumping out of here. There's the burnout.
Ooh, good shit.
Uses their drive gauge. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Anti-air in the clutch. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Reads the jump in perfectly. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Quick air-to-air. Player 2 can't use a solid anti-air. He tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. What? The drive impact doesn't work. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Box him with a target combo. Jackknife maximum cuts clean through him. Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things in there.
Ooh, you let go at the last second. I
Player
seen
2
that.
Picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now?
Ah, I missed.
Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Good distance for a shot. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Full
Oh, good shit.
for it at this range. Drumming up a beatdown. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Gotta do better than that. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation. Reads the jump in perfectly. Oh, snipe. Player 1.
Oh, I couldn't move. Couldn't move.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opens with the fireball. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Saw that coming. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Uses their drive gauge. What's next? And whips. They're wide open. Ooh, what a smart throw. Fires off an air slasher. Player 2 has a big drive gauge lead. Amazing. Player 2 is on the brink of disaster. This is gonna hurt. Breaks through with the throw. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for him. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Big counter. Sticks the combo. Decent damage.
Fucked it up.
What's next? The combo's there. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Taking stock. Player 2 in trouble with no drive.
Ooh.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. From up above, you can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Player 1, Jack.
Ooh, almost had him perfect. He said I ain't. He said I ain't letting you have him perfect.
So little life left. Doing some quick planning? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball.
Ah, good shit.
Breaks the block, connects with the throw. KO.
He said, I'm not letting you have a perfect. Oh, that was so close, too. Ooh, that was close.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
That was close.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Okay, they trade hits. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Taking stock. The load doesn't connect. Heading into the end game. In there! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Rips the slasher out. Decides to meet them in the air. Box him with a target combo. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Looking for a chance. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Knockdown and player one needs to use the threat of the corner. Drive impact misses. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Excellent below. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jumping. Oh, shit. Putting the cherry on top. Can they close this round with clutch anti-air?
Ooh, I didn't hit back.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Close range projectile. Solid anti-air.
Oh, I don't know how the special just. No, that wasn't what I tried. Alright.
That throw will do some good damage. Player one needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. A jump in. Takes them off. Taking jump shots hard. Oh, hits the drive. It crowns them from above. Connects with the throw. Gets into perfect fireball range. Willing to it is over. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Ooh.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the
I know my controller was acting up earlier. I was trying to jump and he wouldn't jump at the time.
Checking to see how the opponent reacts to long-range fireballs. This is a clear sign that they're testing
their
and game plan. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player two will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Knockdown. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. KO.
I knew you would move at that
time.
time.
Takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. They block the overhead and hit them with a stop and pop. Going in, player two is working with a less than ideal drive game. Burnout activates. Player two has an empty drive game. This is a very precarious, they can't squander this punish counterattack. Drumming up a beatdown. Using their drive to maximize their damage. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player two can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Only a little bit of drive. Clutch anti-air. In attack range.
Good shit.
The jump-in attempt. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? They are letting it fly, but it has a bit of OD spice.
Good luck.
The super doesn't hit. Grabs and throws them away. Brushes that off and keeps going. Burnout activates. Player two is in burnout state. A very precarious. This is gonna hurt. Player two is in a very good spot. Connects with the throw. What's next?
I didn't do it.
Fires off an air slasher. What are they gonna do? Player two is looking at using their drive game. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Noticeable life lead is a. Oh my god! The fighter's got the perfect lead. I can't believe it. Player two can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. This is a critical moment. Neither fighter is showing any signs of that.
Good shit.
Player one straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to brushes that off and keeps going. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Will this decision pay off for them? Okay.
I'm on that game point right now. Or almost.
That low heavy coming. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Trips him up. Player two is just about out of drive after that. All right. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Taking stock. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive moves, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Their spacing is so on point right now. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. Experiencing burnout.
Ooh, I caught it this time.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump-in is denied. Will this super art connect? Will gain control of the match in the early going. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Player 2 will need some experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an overhead attack.
Ooh,
noticeable life lead is a comeback so fast they anticipate that jump in. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Fires off an air slasher. This is gonna hurt. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge threat. Player 1, the low kick hits. Low heavy. Drops them from the air. Oh man, this is a scary range. Ooh, what a smart throw! Amazing! How's this? Player here comes the boom! Oh, come on, kid, go here!
Oh no! GG's, bro.
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this.
We're gonna take a little break from our fight, if you don't mind. I'm gonna try to see if I can get my homies some sessions in, you know. Cause I mean, like I said, alright, bet. L Train, you still on?
Special verse active.
Let me know if you're still on. Or Pasadena. Alright, bet. I mean, if you wanna, you want me to send the invite or you want to send the invite? Either way, you know, it's cool. I still got some time on me. Wait. Let me check something right quick. Actually, never mind. Oh no, let's change that back. Yeah, I know. Don't judge me. I forgot at first. We good. I ain't know you was back on. I thought you left. You gonna join in too? What's up? Let me know, so cause I'll have it down like 3. Nah, I was gonna do it. You can. I just want to make sure. Okay, bet. Oh shit, hold on. Yeah, for real though. Like we would have done Tech, yeah. Started out strong, but more time before I started lose focus. Yeah, that's why I wanted to sit here and actually, like, you know what I mean, start doing this so we can get the hang of it. Cause them other matches that be going on, like, matches last a long time, so I'm trying to get the hang of actually doing that shit. So what? How y'all want to do this? We do one match and then whoever lose go the next over. How y'all want to do this? It don't matter to me. All right. Pasadena, what's happening? All right. We can do that. I don't know. Badass kids from upstairs outside causing ruckus. We don't need all that right now. I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad these kids are outside right now, cause if they was upstairs, oh yeah, you good. If they was upstairs, there'd be so many stompings going on above us. A carefree stomping. I just waiting on Pasadena. Yeah, let go.
Here comes a new challenger.
He said, "Kid love Kurt Franklin." Hey man, they'll sing word for word, bar for bar.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player one is just about out of drive after that. The load doesn't connect. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Taking stock. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
Oh, good shit.
To pick up the win this round. Player two will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Checking their opponent. What'll happen this round? Opts for the throw. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Gets the jump in.
That floating, bruh. I keep forgetting about
can
that.
They utilize their reach or bait each other out. Big counter. All right, what jackknife maximum cuts clean through him. Just cool into the low kick.
Ooh, good shit.
Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Shoots off a fireball up close. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Opts to use the gauge for the drive reversal. Player 1 will need to... burnout activates. Overdrive jackknife. Knockout and... Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Both experiencing burnout. Scrapping. Just goes for it at this range. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. A quick breather. The jump in is the what a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. I smell a comeback in the works.
Round 4.
Extending that drive gauge. Are we going to see some fireworks here? The jump in is, yo, put that away. Overdrive jackknife. Risky up close scrap still going. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. They were right to be on guard there. Up into the air.
Ooh, shit. Ooh, good. Oh no. Wait. Wait. Oh, look at this combo, bro. What? 43? Oh, hell no. Boy, you done beat the shit out of me. Boy, hit me so many times, Ryu didn't even know what else to do.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
L Train up next. GG's, yeah. Hey, nah, yo, that 40 plus hit. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, you had Ryu. You had Ryu days was like, oh wait, oh shit. I'll be right back, y'all.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Show me everything you have. Bring the heat. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat?
It's design gear.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Takes a trip. The attack is parried. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Burns the drive gauge. Gets the jump in. Life lead opens up. Jackknife maximum cuts clean through him. Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning out. Lots of distance here as both fighters look for an opening. Each hit is so important here. Okay, creating some space here. Both fighters are barely springs forward with the drive rush. They both back off to refocus. Who will make the finishes it with the anti-air? Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player 2 with the life lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Hits with the overhead. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral hit makes a huge statement with that finish. Takes one back. Both sides bringing it down.
And this match is crazy.
What'll happen this round? Oh, whiffs the grab. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes a trip. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. With the life gap gets them. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Combo with the target combo. Overdrive jackknife. Jumps. Player 2 got completely shut out that round. Can they make a comeback? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Jackknife maximum cuts clean through them. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Pack your bags. We're going to Siberia. What'll happen here? Nice counter. Getting up close and personal. What'll be the plan here? What? Not much. Can this drive bring them back? Jump and whip. They're wide open. Tries to act quickly, but with medium kick. The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round. Ooh, it looks like he tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Lots of watching from far that way. But is it all about to change? Drives in fact misses. Throws him. That throws you some good damage. Player 1 is barely hanging on to all in with a rush. Player 2 with a slight lead. Big time whip. Ooh, what a smart blow. Both sides. Clutch, anti-air. Flashes him with a jackknife. Getting up close and personal. Oh, yeah. Reach out.
Oh.
Noticeable hug, nothing but air. Player 1 has a turn down. Takes it. Good decision with that throw. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Fires off an air slasher. Dangerous range here. Finds the target. And whiffs. They're wide open. No heavy. What will be the follow-up here? What a statement with that fireball. Oh, drive. Giving a food for knock.
Ooh, GG's, y'all, bro. That y'all two was going at it. Yeah, y'all was going at it. I couldn't tell who was finna win that shit.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Alright, you ready?
So I gotta play fair. Nah, don't play fair. Go all out. The whole
See what they
thing.
try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent.
Ooh.
The throw
Yeah,
hits.
go all
Now
out.
the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Lots of aggression from both sides. All right.
Cause that's what I'm finna do.
Is just about out of drive after that. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Ooh.
Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Takes a trip.
Ooh, yeah. Come on. We ain't going easy.
May have taken the first round, but you can be sure that they will
Better play against me like I'm one of those other pros. Come on, you know what's happening.
Checking their opponent. Jump in, finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out.
See, I already know. I already know. I already know.
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Time's the only thing moving here. That drive impact is blocked. Air slash, experiencing burnout. Spends the gauge for the drive up, springs forward with the drive rush. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. The greatest Sobot! Can they build off of it? Where's their opening? Checks him with a projectile. Blocks it. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 is winning with the greatest of these.
Round 3.
Not close enough for the throw. A huge punish counter right in the opening seconds of this round. The jump in is denied. Hits him with a stopping block. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Up into the air off the just cool.
Oh shit, here you go again with the combos.
All on the full meter. You know what that means? It's time for the weekend. Player drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Back into the corner. What setup do they have? They're in range. Solid anti-air. Smart decision.
Good shit.
Quick damage was enough. Player 2
Oh, word.
brings it home.
I was about to say, yeah, I was about to say, don't hold back. We gotta play it like we mean it. Nah, yeah, I know what you mean though. See your lows, bro. Your lows be so tricky, man. Your lows be so tricky. You be getting me.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. What did they think from here? A dangerous range here. Don't goes for the super? How do you come back from that? Player 2 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. The attack is parried. Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. Player 1 has the meter lead. Takes a trip. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Down to the wire. Player 1 chases him down. Sticks the combo. Double lariat, and now? Are we gonna see a come? Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Next hit will end the round. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? Trying to read each other here? Both fighters planning something? Smart play.
Grab.
Still lots of time left in this match. You could say that the real fight is about to start. Reads them. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking, will this super art connect? Starting something with the super. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Brings out a level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Springs forward with the drive rush. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Player 1 chases him down. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Both fighters target locked and scoop. No escaping that. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Who's going to start things off? Springs forward with the drive rush. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Player 2 is in burnout. Burnout activates. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they looking to plant him with a pile driver? Going in? You've got to be mindful of reach and jumpings at this range. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. They're going for the super art? Player 1.
Are you serious?
Drive rush to keep it going. Hugs nothing but air. Get forward rush. He brings down the waning moon on him. All the throw connects. Player 2 overdrive jackknife sends him down the quick way. Player 1 tries to act quickly but with the attack. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. This is a critical moment. They both decide to ease the tension and back off. Close range projectile. Medium. The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The last round could have gone either way, and now we have ourselves a real match. Anything can happen, so expect the unexpected. Player springs forward with the drive rush. Drops them from the air. Good judgment there. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up?
Y'all be having some tough ass matches, bro.
Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Connects with the throw. Player 1 is up. There's a burnout. Both sides getting ready. The overhead denied. Player pugs nothing but air. Oh my god, they just choked it up. What are they gonna do? Oh my, the protect. Fires off an air slasher. Tries to act quickly, but with the
Oh yeah, my boy Zangief is pretty strong now.
These fighters are swinging for control of the match. And whiff! They're wide open! Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Noticeable life lead is a good brain on this fighter to fit for the counter in that situation. This is
Ooh.
going to hit for a critical arm. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life,
kill?
but also their nerves.
Ooh, y'all was, man, close.
Is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Real close. Oh man. Oh man. This is what we doing. This is what we're doing.
Here comes a new challenger.
Word. Man, his DJ has the craziest mix-up, especially like when he shows the pressure.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Come on. This will be a good fight.
This is what I've been waiting for.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Long low attack hits. Both fighters planning something?
Oh, I forgot about that move. Good shit. I forgot.
Will be able to concentrate a little better
I was using that bitch, but I remember you be timing that shit.
Goes with the projectile for the opening shot. No good up high. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Moves performed off a drive rush get extra plus frames, making for a potentially high return.
Why didn't react so slow?
Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive, but wins out the
I'm laughing about this.
How's it gonna work out for them? The level 3 super, looking to make them feel it. No more drive.
No. That wasn't supposed to be the right.
Player 2 is
Look, I know.
match point.
I know when you're fighting against me on here, this ain't no just regular fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player 1 has the meter lead. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Connects with medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Throws a fireball. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Brushes that off and keeps
Good
going.
shit.
Burnout activates. They're both drive
Woo!
Player 1 will look to a good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. I smell a comeback in the works.
I don't know what happened. Communication error has occurred. Fight getting so intense. Communication. I don't know. It would happen when this shit get interesting too. Bro. It was not. It was nah. It was. Let me see. I don't know what happened. It was all good, and then bam, this shit happened. Nah, it's cool. Let's finish this. There's so much going on. with Street Fighter, it has been lit lately. That Ryu burnout was sick. I didn't know. Damn. Boy, your Ryu got some pressure on him, huh?
Here's a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go.
Your
Who's
Ryu
gonna come out
turn up
top
on me.
Gotta do this. Come on. This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak.
Good shit.
Knockdown. Both players with no drive in the tank, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Heading into the end game now. It's
Oh, I
game
couldn't
10.
move. Woo.
Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trick. That
Good
last
shit.
round took some courage. Player 2 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Puts one in the pocket. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge in. They need to find a way to reset the situation. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip. Oh, burnout on both sides? How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? The jump in is denied. Super
Ooh,
on
good
to
shit.
both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Overhead.
No.
Rips out a raw
That was an
super.
accident.
Medium kick. A quick breather. Yo, put that away. They may need to spend some meter here in order to close up experiencing burnout. Player 1.
Woo! That was close. That was close. That was real, real close.
Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. The low heavy hits. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Punish counter. This could lead to something big.
Ah, I messed it
Taking
up.
stock. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Let's see how will this super art connect. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Both fighters goes for the super art.
Nope.
Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. This Dragon Lash Flame could be big. Player 2 will need to do a better job of utilizing their drive gauge.
I did that late.
Than last round. Risky up close scrap still going. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Drops them hard. A jump in. G-right kick for a mix. Nice counter. Make the low. This can lead to some big damage.
Ooh, let's go. Let's go.
Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Got my pinky hurting after that shit. GG's, man. Motherfucking pinky hurting after that.
Here comes a new challenger.
You could have me though.
This isn't about just
All right, come on. This is my worst nightmare.
Rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Gets a chance with that jump move. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Still slugging it out here. Counter hit throw there. That throw hits for a punch counter. They can't take out of it. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive game. They'll need to be very careful here. They block the overhead, and we're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Life lead opens up. Oh, easy tech. Decides to meet them in the air. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. What'll happen here?
I forgot about that, boo.
Player 1 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. Had the radar up and running. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Neither of them really that
right?
Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage.
Oh, the grab.
Super on deck for both parties. Expect to see some fireworks.
Oh, good shit.
Looking to plan them with a pile driver. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Had the radar up and running.
I fucked that up.
Player 1 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Hits them with a stop and bop. Big counter.
I forgot all about that.
Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. They're still feeling each other out. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Sneaks in above. Yes, sir. More damage, please. Are we gonna?
Oh no!
Just goes for it at this range. Opts for the strike ender for the damage. Looking for something after? Gotta do better than that. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump and drops him hard. A jump? The low. The drive impact doesn't work.
Oh no! It took all of that. Wow, that's bruh.
Player 1 is a force to
People
be
who say
reckoned
Street
with.
Fighter 6 has no reasons on drugs. Chill out. Nah, big facts. Man, bro, them grabs are just so motherfucking deadly, man. GG's, bro. But goddamn, he said finally got away. That was some shit. Nah, big facts. Zangief been on the road. Doing that knee and jab. Just it's so hard and you gotta play smart. Ooh. Let's go. Word. I'll be down for a few more. Then I gotta go handle some things. I'll be back on later.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? So, a drive rush can really close the distance, putting moves that would otherwise be out of reach in that sweet spot to launch a surprise attack. Not shy with the grab. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Dealing with this super art connect, parries to cancel the fire. Alright, what's coming up next? Rejects the air attempt. Player 1 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. That was a solid anti-air. Backs them into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 has the meter lead. Knockdown. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. They break things off to take a quick breather. Pre-glove! Experiencing burnout! Heading into the end game now. It's KO! Player 1 is feeling it. Match point. Checking their reactions with a fireball? Spikes them with pre-glove. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Out of drive gauge! Now's the time! Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. What'll happen here? Uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 2 KO! I smell a comeback in the works. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Checks him with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They're in the corner and the beak finds the target. A quick brief, just goes for it at this range. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Goes for the fireball, which is very strong, and this can lead to some big dead flatline zone. The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round. So fast on the air throw. Overdrive Hadouken. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Amazing! Drops him hard.
Now getting down to the T again.
Player 2, he throws it. Oh, gets the air throw. Player 2 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some, ooh, what a smart flow. Okay, raw super art incoming. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gets them in the air. Player
Good shit.
Really had to fight for that one. No shortage of...
Hey, I'm gonna play this one right here, and then I know I'm gonna bounce afterwards.
Choose a new challenger.
Yeah, last fight, and then I'ma bounce.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Welcome to the street. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Low kicks are a no-go. Goes for the low kick. The impact gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Got their eye on the air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Can they outlast it? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Sees it coming and blocks it out. You can block impacts, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do.
Ooh, I messed that up.
Throws them to negate the block. Can they convert this punish? Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Life lead opens up. Lays down a whirlwind. Fires off a Shinku Hadouken. What'll happen here? Player 2 drops them to half. KO! Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Blocks the jump in, the low heavy hits. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Player 2 has the life advantage. Knockdown.
Good shit.
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Takes a trip. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Gets the jump in. Opts for the throw to close it out. Takes one back. Both sides bringing it now. Goes for the jump in to start the round. What are both fighters plotting? Burnout is triggered. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Taking stock. Player 1 goes for the super art. The super art finds its mark. How is this round going to develop? A quick breather. This is the perfect range to reach out, experiencing burnout. Are we going to see a comeback here? Barely blocks the jump in, hanging on for dear life. Lays down a whirlwind. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Hits him with a stop and pop. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Heats it up with a combo into super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up.
But there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Breaks the block with a throw. Going in. Scrapping it out up close. They're going for the super art. Were they baiting them into that? Player 1 turns out. Amazing. Watch out.
Ooh, let's go.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build up a streak.
I definitely might highlight you.